The SAE J300 engine oil viscosity classification is a system that was developed by the Society of Automotive Engineers, SAE, to provide a standard method of classifying and labeling engine oils. The history of this classification system dates back to the early 20th century. In the early days of the automobile, there was little standardization in the lubricants used in engines. This led to a variety of viscosity grades and inconsistencies in performance. To address this issue, the SAE began working on a classification system for engine oils in the 1910s. In 1911, the SAE introduced the first viscosity classification system, which used a single number to represent the viscosity of an oil at 100 degrees Fahrenheit. This system was based on the time it took for a standard amount of oil to flow through a standard orifice under specific conditions. Over the next few decades, the SAE continued to refine and improve the classification system. In 1930, they introduced the first multi-grade viscosity classification system, which used two numbers to indicate the oil's viscosity at different temperatures. However, it wasn't until 1952 that the SAE introduced the J300 classification system that is still in use today. This system uses a combination of numbers and letters to represent an oil's viscosity characteristics, as well as other performance properties such as low temperature pumpability and high temperature protection. After the introduction of the J300 classification system in 1952, the SAE continued to work on refining and updating it. In 1965, they added the 5W20 and 5W30 viscosity grades to address the needs of new engine designs and operating conditions. In 1972, the SAE added performance requirements for oils in addition to viscosity grades. These requirements included the ability to control engine deposits, protect against wear, and resist oxidation and thermal breakdown. This helped ensure that oils with the same viscosity grade also had similar performance characteristics. In 1987, the SAE added the first viscosity grade for heavy-duty diesel engine oils, 15W40. This was followed by the addition of several other viscosity grades for diesel engine oils over the next few years. In 1993, the SAE introduced a new viscosity grade, 0W30, which offered improved fuel economy and cold weather performance compared to other grades. This was followed by the introduction of 0W20 and 5W40 grades in the early 2000s. The most recent update to the J300 classification system came in 2019, when the SAE introduced a new low-temperature viscosity requirement for some of the lighter viscosity grades. This requirement is designed to ensure that oils remain pumpable and flowable in extreme cold temperatures. Today, the J300 classification system is widely recognized and used by the automotive industry, oil manufacturers, and consumers around the world. It helps ensure that engine oils are properly labeled and classified based on their viscosity characteristics and performance properties, which in turn helps ensure proper engine performance and longevity.